have to follow up on those leads.
But they shut where that theory falls down is with the Charlie Kirk assassination. So if you were trying to claim that the Iranians were behind it, and there were leads from the National Counterterrorism Center or the ODNI that suggested foreign involvement, who knows if they go anywhere, you would follow up on those leads.
You would not go to war with Iran, and for us to rethink at least our relationship with the Israelis. And then he's suddenly publicly assassinated.
New reports are coming out claiming Tucker Carlson has been facing heavy backlash after digging deeper into what really happened to Charlie Kirk on September 10th. Sources close to the situation allegedly say Tucker has started questioning whether Erika Kirk may know more than people first believed. That speculation alone has already sparked major drama online. The controversy reportedly exploded not long after Tucker's interview with former National Counterterrorism Center Director Joe Kent. During the interview, Kent hinted that the official lone gunman story still leaves a lot of unanswered questions. He openly suggested that the idea that Tyler Robinson acted completely alone is something he does not fully buy into.
And we're not allowed to ask any questions about that. It's a data point. It's a data point that we need to look into.
What do you mean when you say we're not allowed to ask any questions about that?
We do them down.
Yes.
And that's a fact.
We've been told that this individual, Robinson, is a lone gunman, and maybe he is. But the investigation that I was a part of, the National Counterterrorism Center was a part of, we were stopped from continuing to investigate. And the FBI will say that they stopped that because they wanted to turn everything over to the Utah state authorities.
Because Charlie was reportedly a close friend, Kent pushed for a deeper investigation into the case. But according to claims surrounding the situation, those efforts were quickly shut down. So when Erika later appeared on national television and publicly forgave her husband's killer, a lot of people started looking at the situation differently. All of this has added even more heat to the theories claiming Erika may somehow be connected to what happened. Because of that, people have started picking apart every strange detail from September 10th looking for answers. One topic that really blew up online came from Candace Owens, who pointed to something people are calling the Maroon Army.
There's more to the story. Well, sometimes there's not. I've seen the autopsy report. I've seen our case pulled together. I've been in constant contact with our lawyers, the prosecuting team. I've seen it all.
You believe that Tyler Robinson murdered your husband?
Yes, I do. There's more to the story. Well, sometimes there's not. I've seen the autopsy report. I've seen our case pulled together. I've been in constant contact with our lawyers, the prosecuting team. I've seen it all.
According to observers, a surprising number of people on the Utah Valley University campus that day were seen wearing maroon clothing or maroon accessories. That instantly caught attention because maroon is not even the school's main color. Now, on its own, that might sound like a random coincidence. But online investigators claim it felt strange that so many individuals just happened to show up wearing the exact same color on the same day, and that detail only pushed the speculation even further. That list reportedly even included Tyler Robinson himself.
The consequences of me being right is that there is a multi-agency cover-up to frame Tyler Robinson. Why? Because he then supposedly, an hour and a half after that Miranda recording, if I'm right, write that Discord message, and someone faked it. Why? Why did they fake the Discord message? And if they faked the Discord message, did they fake the text messages? Well, we can't know because they're not going to introduce the forensic evidence of this. They're just going to introduce the screenshots.
Which only made the online theories grow even louder. Some people began connecting the maroon clothing to claims about undercover operations supposedly tied to intelligence agencies. Now, undercover operations by agencies like the FBI are not unusual. And supporters of this theory point to something called a color of the day system. According to those claims, teams involved in certain operations may use a specific color so members can quickly recognize each other in public settings. What really sent social media into overdrive was the claim that the Department of Justice files connected to September 9th allegedly had the color of the day section redacted. For conspiracy-minded observers, that missing detail immediately raised more questions and added another layer to the speculation surrounding Charlie Kirk's case.
And then I contacted Erika through a text and told her. I just told her, nobody's gonna kill you. You're safe, you and the kids. No one's coming after you. They just wanted Charlie. And I was just trying to reassure her.
When people connect that information with claims that Tyler Robinson may have already been in police custody before the Discord confession appeared, the story takes an even stranger turn. That detail has become one of the biggest talking points among online investigators following the case. After digging into the timeline, Baron Coleman was reportedly one of the first writers to publicly question the situation. He claimed he confirmed that Tyler Robinson was already being held at the Washington County Sheriff's Office at 6:50 p.m. on September 11th, 2025. That's where the confusion started blowing up online. Critics began asking how a confession message could allegedly appear on Discord later that same night if Tyler was already in custody at the time. According to screenshots and reports being shared online, the message to his friends was supposedly sent at 8:57 p.m., more than 2 hours after authorities reportedly had him detained.
My name is Victor Marx, and I'm running for governor.
Those timeline questions have fueled even more debate, with many people demanding clearer answers about who actually sent the Discord message and what really happened during those missing hours. Things get even more intense when people connect those timeline questions to claims about an alleged private meeting at Fort Huachuca on the night of September 9th. According to veteran whistleblower Mitch, he supposedly witnessed Erika Kirk, Cabot Phillips, Brian Harple, and Congressman Mark Amodei together at the military base that evening. That allegation immediately triggered another wave of speculation online because critics started questioning why those individuals would allegedly be meeting at a military installation so close to the events surrounding Charlie Kirk's case. Supporters of the theory argue the timing feels suspicious, while others say there is still no verified evidence proving what the purpose of the meeting actually was.
That man, that young man, I forgive him.
Erika claimed she was at a hospital where her mother, Lori Fransby, was receiving treatment when she first heard the news about Charlie. According to her account, she allegedly collapsed in the hospital parking lot after finding out what happened. But online critics have continued questioning the story because, so far, those claims have not been publicly verified. Cabot Phillips also reportedly attempted to prove where he was that night by sharing photos that were allegedly submitted to Candace Owens' investigative team. Even with those images, skeptics still pushed back hard. Many argued that photo timestamps can easily be changed or manipulated, so they were not convinced the pictures fully proved his whereabouts. Brian Harple faced similar criticism after doing an interview defending the lack of security at UVU that day.
Here we go. We have this young man. This is after the shot. He's wearing maroon. Show you another person here sitting there under the tree after the shot, and he's wearing maroon. Show you another person here. We're going to come back to this person who is wearing maroon because his dad is going to say something publicly. 3 people, 1 shot. All of them alone, wearing maroon. We're going to come back to the guy at the top there who has the hat, the darker hat on, who's wearing maroon. Just like these strapping young men all wearing maroon. We've got this guy in the bush wearing maroon. I could go on and on. This person of how many people wearing maroon. I even have a video of someone holding a maroon shirt.
His explanation sparked backlash online, with many viewers saying the answers did not add up and left even more questions hanging in the air. Then another detail started getting attention involving Victor Marx. According to reports, Marx said he contacted Erika shortly after news of the shooting became public. He allegedly told her not to panic because nobody was coming after her and that they only wanted Charlie. That statement instantly fueled more speculation online, with critics questioning how anyone could supposedly know that information so quickly after the incident.
Military that were saying that's absolutely a thing that the military does during secret operations in public areas. They choose a color of the day. So I started thinking, right? I was like, what if I searched in the DOJ files the term color of the day? And what do you know? I find 40 results of different FBI briefings talking about a color of the day, and every single one is unredacted. You can see what the color of the day was for that day for whatever military operation was going on. Now, most of the details for the military operation is redacted. However, on the day of Charlie Kirk's assassination, the morning of, before his death, they established a color of the day for a sit rep, which is just a military situation report, and the color of the day is redacted.
Critics immediately started asking how Victor Marx could have supposedly known so quickly that the attacker only targeted Charlie, and that Erika and the children were not in danger. That detail became a huge point of debate online because, according to the claims being discussed, Marx was not reportedly at the scene, was not part of law enforcement, and was not involved in the official security team. Even more attention landed on the fact that he was allegedly among the first people publicly speaking with confidence about what had happened. Some observers argued that his comments sounded unusually certain, almost as if he already believed the attack was highly targeted rather than random. That sparked intense speculation from people questioning whether he may have had access to information others did not. Then another controversial moment added fuel to the discussion. During Charlie's memorial, Victor Marx reportedly announced plans to run for governor of Colorado, a move that instantly drew backlash from critics who felt the timing raised even more questions. So far, many people who have publicly questioned the details surrounding Charlie's death or criticized Erika's actions afterward say they've been quickly dismissed as unhinged or branded conspiracy theorists. Supporters of those voices argue that anyone pushing for deeper answers immediately faces backlash online.
I blew it off until there was some other pictures that came up with other people.
What other people? Other pictures?
If you want me to say, there's a picture of Erika Kirk with a ponytail, and from her past. That person matches who I saw at Fort Huachuca in the lobby the night before, and she was with that man in the lobby.
Candace Owens has become one of the biggest examples people point to. According to her supporters, she has continued receiving threats and heavy criticism while pursuing her investigation into the case. They also claim her live streams have faced coordinated bot attacks, while certain influencers allegedly launched smear campaigns against her across social media. Joe Kent reportedly faced similar treatment after his resignation. Supporters say he was attacked publicly and labeled incompetent because he refused to support what he believed was an unfair or dishonest direction surrounding the investigation. Now, Tucker Carlson is reportedly facing that same pressure as he continues looking deeper into the unanswered questions tied to Charlie's case. Meanwhile, critics argue that several individuals on the opposite side of the controversy appear to have benefited professionally. They often point to Brian Harpool, who, despite facing criticism over security concerns that day, was reportedly later promoted by Erika herself. However, critics of Erika continue arguing that her public image as a grieving widow is starting to face heavier scrutiny as more questions and online theories keep spreading. Supporters of these claims insist that no amount of pressure, backlash, or public criticism will stop people from digging deeper into the situation. One of the more explosive theories circulating online now is the idea that Erika may have been strategically placed in Charlie's life from the very beginning.
And that man, he was present at that meeting the next morning.
If you had to put it at a percentage that you saw that the girl in the ponytail matches the description of Erika Kirk, what percentage would you put that at?
Those are really rare eyes. That's 95 to 99%. I can't imagine.
Some conspiracy-minded commentators have even questioned whether her religious background and public Christian image were intentionally shaped to appeal to someone like Charlie, though no verified evidence has been presented to support those claims. Rumors surrounding the case only kept getting louder after several online commentators began revisiting old interviews, public appearances, and past relationships connected to Charlie's inner circle. Internet investigators started analyzing everything frame by frame, convinced that certain moments now seemed completely different when viewed after the tragedy. Another major point people keep bringing up is how quickly the public narrative appeared to lock into place almost immediately after the shooting. Critics argue that major questions were brushed aside too fast, while anyone demanding more transparency was treated like a problem instead of someone searching for answers. That reaction alone has made some observers even more suspicious about what may still be hidden behind closed doors. At the same time, supporters of Erika say the non-stop accusations have crossed a line and turned into pure speculation without hard proof. They argue that grief affects people differently and that public behavior after a tragedy should not automatically be treated as evidence of wrongdoing. But despite those defenses, the controversy surrounding Charlie's case continues growing online, with new theories and alleged connections surfacing almost every single day. What makes this entire situation even more intense is the growing number of people questioning whether key evidence has been intentionally kept away from the public. Online discussions have exploded with claims about missing footage, conflicting timelines, and statements that critics say simply do not match up. Every new detail seems to open another door full of unanswered questions. Some observers also point to how quickly conversations surrounding the case get shut down across social media platforms. According to supporters of the investigation, posts disappear, videos get flagged, and creators speaking about the topic suddenly face waves of backlash almost overnight. That has only convinced conspiracy-minded audiences that there may be a larger effort to control the narrative. Meanwhile, others strongly push back against those claims and warn that speculation without verified proof can spiral out of control fast. Still, with public trust already shaken and so many conflicting stories floating around, people continue digging deeper, trying to figure out what really happened behind the scenes that day. At this point, the mystery surrounding Charlie's case has turned into one of the most talked about controversies online, with people still debating who knew what, when they knew it, and whether the full story has truly been told. Every interview, every timeline discrepancy, and every public statement continues getting picked apart by viewers searching for answers. Some believe the official version of events still leaves too many gaps unexplained, while others argue the internet has pushed speculation far beyond the available facts. But no matter which side people fall on, one thing is clear. The questions surrounding September 10th are not disappearing anytime soon. The pressure for transparency keeps growing, and more voices are demanding a deeper look into everything connected to Charlie's death. As more claims, theories, and alleged connections continue surfacing, this story has become bigger than just one incident. It has turned into a battle over trust and who controls the narrative in moments of national controversy. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think there are still unanswered questions, or has the internet taken the theories too far? Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with others following the story so more people can join the conversation.